Alright, so I'm going to try and make this as much like Uncle Bezos, or not Bezos, Kaplan. What am I thinking? Anyway, let's just move on past that. So, welcome to those who are watching. This is going to be a change in the Crusades Overwatch PS4 League. So what we're going to be doing, I have created some new league rules. I feel like I've been a tad too relaxed, and so that's caused some stress on both sides, both with scheduling, not knowing when games are, and also with commentating, just a bunch of things. So we'll go over that as I go through this video. But welcome again if you're just joining and watching the video now. So here are the league rules. No mouse and keyboards. I've heard a few people talk about it. I joke about it sometimes. But just trying to keep the league fair. You know, if you're a GM and you're already trashing on people, there's no reason to start playing with mouse and keyboard I mean, there is maybe in competitive to climb SR, but like here, I don't want it. So if there's, somehow I find out that that's something you're doing, then that's something we'll address later, and I will personally address you. So team captains. This is something that is going to be required from here on out. Team captains are to send me the roster at least 1 hour prior to the game. So if the roster is not submitted before the match, it will be assumed as forfeited. So if you don't send me the roster an hour beforehand, I will assume that your team is either not ready or you guys aren't playing, and that will be a forfeit. I want to start making sure that when games start, people are all there. Now, it's been getting better, but I want to make sure that it's on point. If subs are required, it is no longer my responsibility. I will not be providing any subs for you guys. And the reason being is because I don't want to fill in a sub, and all of a sudden it doesn't work with the team and they leave or whatever it may be. That is something that I don't want to be responsible for. So you guys find your own subs. If a team has no subs or no extra players on the roster, there is an option on Overwatch for look for groups, so you can find another teammate, and that's pretty easy to do. That's how I got this whole league together. So this is solely for the captains. The captains chat is only for schedule posting, questions, scrim request, and I'm actually going to allow roster trades. So if a team wants to make a decent trade or propose something for another team, that is where that would happen. Also, if you would like to reschedule a game with a team, post it in there, but we'll get to that in a second. I will create a friendly trash talk chat for the captains and any of the players that would like to be involved. I would like to keep it within the PlayStation community guidelines, please, so that it doesn't get banned. We do have a Discord now, a Facebook page, and a PlayStation community. So if you don't have any of those, I will be posting those links in the captain's chat as well as all the others, and we can share those and get some people watching, as well as the YouTube link. So what I have done now is I have set 5 game times every weekend. I have set them in stone. And they will be 5 p.m. on Saturday, Eastern Standard Time is the first game. 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Saturday. And Sunday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on Sunday as well. So if any of those game times don't work, that's when you would post in the captain's chat, hey, I want to see if we can switch. We need an earlier game or a later game, and that's something we can figure out there. So now that I have set game times and we can put out a schedule, it'll correlate. You'll be able to know the schedule. I'm finishing it up right now because I'm doing, well, hold on a second. If there's a problem with game time, please post it in captain's chat to switch or message the other captain to change game time. Perfect. Here's something. I've had a few people message me about team captains, and I put this rule in here specifically for this. Team captains may be de-elected as a team captain if the team takes a vote to remove this person as a player. I have no ability to change their mind, as it is your team, and if your team feels that you're not the best leader, you have a choice of either staying on the team and stepping down as team captain and letting someone else step in, or you're more than welcome to leave the league, or even sign on with other rosters. But yeah, so. Team captains also have the right to remove/add players as long as it is germane to the game. So I don't want to see somebody removing just because you think they're annoying. If they're annoying because they go in, dive, and die, that's different. But, because that's related to game sense. But I also want to put this in there. No discrimination, guys, here for LGBTQ or for racial issues. Anybody that I find out, either in a chat, because I am a part of all the chats, if I find out, you're being discriminatory against those, or if a team captain is removing a player and not playing somebody because of those reasons, then that's something you'll actually be removed immediately. I don't do any toleration for that. During commentating, unless I've asked, and this is nothing against anybody, but I want to keep the game commentating as concise and clear as possible. So unless I've asked you to join in and commentate, I would appreciate if you guys stay out of the party so that I can commentate properly. And like I said, it's not that I don't want you in there, it's just that I want to have a conducive commentating that's not distracting from the game. So when I release the schedule, which will be this upcoming Wednesday, you guys will have all 7 weeks of play, as well as every single map for each week and what map rotation. We're going to do first team to 3 points, most likely, as long as the hour time span works. That's why I'm no longer doing the 15 minutes. If you're not there at the game time, we will be starting at game time. And if you don't have players, then we won't be starting that game, and you'll forfeit the first point. So that's why I'm doing it to 3 instead of giving the 15 minutes. So, yes, maps will be provided when the schedule is released. We will play 7 weeks, and that will seed you guys in a tournament/playoff. So from there, once I get all the rankings and where everybody falls, I'm actually going to break both teams into divisions so that we can have a good style playoff. The winner of each division will assume the first and second, depending on which one has the better record, the first and second choices for a permanent game time next season. So let's say you really want the 5 o'clock, or you really want the 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. Your team can actually pick that slot if you guys win your division. And then, yep, so that's that. And with the regards to the winner of the overall league, I'm still trying to put a prize pool together, and I'm trying to find some sponsors. So maybe for the tournament, we can get some advertisements, and I can actually create a prize pool. So no guarantees yet, but that's what we're working towards. So the teams as I have them right now, I have a list of team captains. If anyone has issues with this, please message me. And like I said, I'll be putting all this together in the chats as well. So the team captains I have right now are Midnight Supra for Blazing Phoenix, Stealth Chicken for Solo Ultimate, The Real Little for Visco Boys, Arrow for the Invincibles, Diva One Trick for the Tigers, EH Team for Great Pretenders, Luca Koi for Super Lames, and MF Stone for Moon Legacy, WW for the W's, and It's Only Time for the Beans, I believe is what their team name was. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. 10 teams. So that should be good. I think. Yeah. Alright, that's all I have for you guys. I'm actually going to be jumping onto Discord in an open chat in just a second. Obviously, I'm going to wait till the video uploads, but I'll be jumping into the Discord open chat so that if anybody has questions, yeah. And I'll be creating channels for all the teams that will be per invite only so that I can put the teams together properly. But yeah. So thank you guys for joining me for the announcements. And I mean, I don't know how huge it was, but for me it was kind of big because I've been taking some time to, really evaluate things and put things together. And I really want to make this great for you guys more. Because, I mean, I think it's a good sense. I'm getting more upset with competitive play because, yeah, you're working for an SR number, but if you don't have a team, it's not worth it. But now we have these teams we're building. I'm seeing this great community. It was kind of awesome to see you guys message. Sorry, I'm just take a second. It's cool to see you guys message each other during, the holidays and building these bonds and relationships. I know some of you guys already came in as a full team, but some of you guys haven't and are starting to build those relationships, and I think that's really cool. And I hope that continues outside of this, but I'm really excited for this upcoming season and ready to see where this goes and where we can take this. So I appreciate you guys. If you can, share the YouTube link with your friends. Try and get as many followers. That means the more followers you have and the more views we get on videos, the bigger the prize pool can get. So if we have 90 players, if each person shares it and one of those people shares it, think about how many people we can get. So you guys have a great day, and I will see you guys in about a week. next weekend should be the first games. The schedule will be released on Wednesday, so hopefully everybody can make it. Thanks, bye.